It is day 2 of my 3-day Caribbean Airlines Guyana Tourism Authority familiarization tour of Guyana. Today, our group, which includes journalists and other media personalities and travel agents from the Caribbean, feeds West Indian manatees in the morning and dines with a singing chef at night. We begin at the Guyana National Park where we are feeding manatees. West Indian manatees are large, fully aquatic, herbivorous marine mammals that are known as sea cows in some places. In Guyana, they are a protected species. However, manatees are very friendly animals that will swim up to boats that are idle in the water. This sometimes results in injuries from the boat's propellers, and these injuries could become infected and lead to the animal's death. The manatees that are rescued are brought to this park where they are cared for. There were 10 manatees in the pond when we visited in October. Our visit to the park was part of a walking tour of Georgetown, Guyana's capital. The city is a typical bustling Caribbean capital. Georgetown is distinguished by its many colonial-style, well-preserved wooden buildings. The jewel is the 43.5 meters, 143 feet tall St. George's Cathedral, which was consecrated on November 8, 1894. The building, except its foundation, is made entirely of wood and is among the tallest wooden churches in the world. But there is another equally impressive, it may be less well-known wooden building in Georgetown.
Well, the local name, they call it a benab. This is a benab. But it translates, as I said, Guyana translates to the meeting place. It was built by the Waiwais, green-hard poles, 55 feet in height, truly palms, leaves, laid in a double layer coming down. And it never really leaks.
It is not the first time that I've visited Guyana, but I'm always amazed at its intricacies and the skills of the artisans that built it.
The Amerindians are very talented people. They utilize everything within the jungle to do something. All the trees you can use for some trees, they use for medicinal purposes. Some use them for building materials. Some are used for making furniture and tons of other stuff. But they can teach you so much.
Outside the building, another testimony to the talent of Guyana's first people. It is somewhat of a shame that this totem pole, with its majestic crown of a harpy eagle, is yet to be erected. However, in the years since the masterpiece has been awaiting erection, termites have begun to show what they can do with the carving tools that nature gave to them. Another interesting sight in Georgetown is the statue of a not so regally looking Queen Victoria. There are various versions of the story about how she suffered an amputated arm, chipped nose, and broken scepter in this peaceful Caribbean nation. Stabroek Market, once described as a bizarre bazaar, is also an interesting stop.
We're just going to do a couple of songs. It don't matter, you can continue talking, it's alright.
However, the highlight of day 2 of my tour of Guyana was a visit to this quaint restaurant operated by singing chef Ian John.
Welcome to the world of the singing chef, that we make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomerula River to East Coast Barbies, the eastbound shore to George.
Ian is the son of Yvonne John, who was a celebrity chef in the United States. And since moving back to Guyana, Ian has rediscovered the natural flavors of locally grown herbs and spices, which he incorporates into his meals.
We got some of the most healthy plants and herbs and all this kind of stuff. Guyana was voted 4th best in the world by the World Health Organization for food, actually all basic food that we eat, which we beat a lot of different countries, and even we were surprised by that. But a lot of Guyanese don't want to eat a lot of this stuff that their grandmother been putting the coconut oil on the skin, you know, making them cook and fry with coconut oil because it's actually much better for your cholesterol and all this kind of stuff, right? I just want you to go through and literally taste everything, and if you really like it, go ahead and eat more. But remember, you got 4 courses coming, right?
With dinner over, Ian picked up his guitar.
I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make it dry up my skin till I nice and sweet smelling.
A song about wooing a woman on the banks of the river. And then, a song about a struggle that I experience almost daily.
I really hate it when I get up in the morning and I'm feeling fresh. Then Ranty mosquitoes just come and bite up me flesh. And I'm wondering what's so special about me. I just kill every mosquito that I see. Oh yes, they bite up me ears, bite up me hand. Them little mosquitoes, they the worst ones. I'm a mosquito ninja, I'm an insect killer. I put on my football socks and I go slap, slap, slap.
As day 2 of my 3-day visit to Guyana ended, I was yet to experience that soothing waterfall. But Ian's song would ensure that I did not forget my insect spray the next day when we set off for Kaieteur and Orinduik. Kenton Chance, Eyewitness News, Georgetown, Guyana.
Of course it has bite me on the little space I did not spray.